What is going on, everyone? Football Villain here, and today I'm going to be doing another trophy review and thoughts video on the game XDefiant, as I recently 100%ed XDefiant about 2 or 3 weeks ago. There are about 12, 13 trophies in this game. I'd probably rate this out of a scale to 1 to 10, 10 being the hardest, 1 being the easiest, at about a 3.5, maybe a 4. I would actually go a 5 now, just because there is a trophy now that seems to be a little bit more difficult than what it was when the game first launched. So you have trophies for getting 50 kills, 50 assists. I do believe there's a trophy for winning 10 matches. So all 3 of those trophies are pretty easy to get. It's just accumulative of time. Reach player level 50 is the biggest grind in the game. That will take you probably the longest. Even the trophy that I'm about to say here in a few minutes, that's probably going to be the hardest one to do now. There's also a trophy for completing a match in a party. So basically, find somebody that has the game and just complete a match with them. Pretty simple to do. You just play team deathmatch or just whatever mode you want. And there's also another trophy for completing 5 different modes. You just have to complete a match in all 5 different modes. So, domination, occupy, team deathmatch, I guess you could do. But the original modes are domination, occupy, hot shot. I'm trying to think of the other 2. I can't think off the top of my head, but I think there's 7 modes now. The 2 modes that they did add as of right now are team deathmatch and capture the flag. So the other 5 modes, other than those 2, those are the modes you need to play just to make sure you get the trophy. I don't think it really matters. I guess you could play team deathmatch and capture the flag, and I think the trophy will still pop. As you've seen previously there, now I'm showing a different trophy, but previously, as you just seen, there was a trophy for where you have to receive 20 high fives. Now, this could be a little bit of RNG. Basically, what that means is at the end of the game, you know, you're into the lobby and it kind of shows everybody the stats and everything. You'll have the option to give somebody a high five. So you either have to give 20 or receive 20 high fives. Don't quote me on this, but I don't think if you receive 10 and give 10 that it will pop. I think you either have to give 20 or receive 20. Obviously, if you have a few friends, they could make this go a little quicker because they can all just, you know, give you a high five instead. And it'll make the trophy go a little bit quicker. But if you don't, you kind of have to just rely on hoping randoms will give you a high five. But even if you don't want to do that, you could always, every match, you know, just give a high five to somebody, and eventually once you do 20 of those, you will earn the trophy. Other than that, the one I really wanted to talk about, well, I guess the 2 are defeating 5 enemies with their ultras out and winning 3 MVPs. So basically, for the ultras, somebody has to use like their flamethrower. They have like a sonar goggles, which is like an annihilator. If you've ever played Black Ops 4 multiplayer, that's what sonar goggles is in this game. It's basically almost like an annihilator pistol. There is a flamethrower as well that appears that you can blow up as well, and it'll make that trophy a lot easier. But the biggest thing I wanted to touch on was the getting the play of the game, or not the play of the game, but basically getting 3 MVPs, which is basically, you know, the most valuable person on the team. And basically what you have to do is you have to get a bunch of kills, you have to play the objective very hard, and you basically have to score the most points, meaning if you're on the losing team, you can win MVP. You don't have to be on the winning team to earn MVP, as I do believe I was on the winning team there. As you can see, you know, I got 5,000 points to everybody else's 4,500. So you definitely need to make sure when you're going for the MVPs, to have the most amount of points. It don't matter about kills. It don't matter about most objective time. You have to have the most amount of points. And if you are on the losing team and you have the most amount of points, you will win the MVP. But that's pretty much going to wrap it up. That's all I really wanted to point out, make it a little bit clear for everybody.